Good morning, traders. John from Crypto Candlestick Trading, just doing an update on the crypto markets. There's a few that have got my interest with this, where we're at with the market today. And if we just have a look at this here on waves, it's gone up, resistance there, up, resistance there. Look at that shooting star, perfect. And look at the result. And this was the first one, almost like the warning, and then this was the second time. So double top sort of material. This is why I like double tops and shooting stars. And look at that, that's a morning star as well, engulfing pattern. Coming down to there, and then nice break above there, but this has just gone like almost straight up. Nice break above the 50, barely any time to relax and pull back. Nice close above the 200, but we've come up to here. Let's just have a look at this here. So far I can see we've reached the 50 and the previous high, so it's like a triple top. We've got like a shooting star, spinning top, same, and then we've got a shooting star definitely, which was the peak, and now we're starting to sell off. So it'll be interesting to see where we go with this one here. But if Bitcoin was to turn down and start heading negative, like after it hits resistance, this is the sort of thing I'll be looking for a short. But anyway, we're going long at the moment. So now looking at this one here, like I do like this, even though like we've just broke the 50, but that downtrend line is still in play. I'll just get rid of some of those lines there, so I can have a better look at it. So, here we can see crypto.com. I like crypto.com because they're going to do some big things, hey? They're going to be here for a long time. We've got a full body closing candle. We've opened and started trading green straight away. Yeah, that's right. I'll just open up a little bit more. Have a look at the volume that's coming in there, like the lack of selling and the volume that's coming in there. Someone likes this. There's big money hanging around crypto.com at the moment, that's for sure. I've got a bunch of crypto.com, just put in another account that I don't really trade, but at the moment, looking at that with crypto.com, I'm tempted to trade it too. Here we go, we've got a nice platform here, and yeah, so just go in there, nice touch down there, and then we've got like a spinning top hammer, and then an engulfing full body closing candle above the 9, and now we're still trading up. The first point of resistance will be the 50, and then I can just see something else over here too. It's kind of like in between there, somewhere like that, between the low and the high there. If we break the 50, I'll be expecting resistance somewhere around there too, because we pretty much know that support becomes resistance, and then sometimes become resistance again. But this one here, it caught my eye. I just like this reversal. I think the reversal is awesome. This one here, so avalanche, yep, up and then pull back. This is good too. Like I don't like that shooting star looking thing there. Just a minute, my 20-year-old cat's carrying on. Righto, back in business. This one I do like. This is the sort of thing that after we've got consolidation and support, and then we've got like a 30%, like a strong run like this, and then a pullback to find support. And look at the accumulation. Like this is looking pretty good. Even though we had like there's a few things here that I don't like. But we're on this trend line coming down, and we've got support down here. We've broken the major moving averages, and we've pulled back, found support on the major moving averages. And it looks like we could be, there's a potential that we could be moving up from here as well. So, all right, moving on. Let's have a look at Ethereum. So Ethereum, yep, look at the accumulation there. Like this is awesome. It looks really, really good. It's gone up, broke the 50, pulled back, found support at the 50, and then buying here. So I like these kind of things here. When we break up and then we pull back to the 50, after we pull back to the 50, I like to, like get in on the red to green moves. Ethereum, I'm not really all that excited about buying Ethereum, but when Ethereum does this and Bitcoin does this, like I want to be looking around for the other cryptos that are breaking out, making moves, because if these things, this is showing very positive on the indexes. Once we've got the indexes going in the right direction, and there's big money flowing into the bigger cryptos, then we look at the smaller ones because they move a lot faster. And here we go, we've got Bitcoin at 43,000 almost. So here we've got, like this, it's okay, but it's choppy and sideways, and we're round, so we're bound, like we're just got a range that we're trading in, and we're kind of like stuck in between that. We've got like a bit of an uptrending thing here, and we're going to be hitting support, and there's not much here between support and so here at this price here, like this is the first point of support that we've got, which is 42.4, and then we're going up to 45.4, round about, because we've got support, breakthrough, resistance, and we might actually break through it this time. It'll be good to see if we do, but some of these other cryptos are looking very high. You know, like, are we finding enough support there? Like if we look at Bitcoin, you know, it's gone up massively. It's had a good pullback too, found support, gone up, and then we've, you know, yeah, you know, like, I don't know, it's quite confusing. And really where we're going now, like the sort of places I want to be buying are down here, breaking above here. You know, I would have been taking this one here, even though I would have lost, you know, like that to me, I would have been buying that. But look at that, wide and loose trading just before it. So no wonder why it would have lost. But, you know, like I probably would have been pretty keen to take it anyway. If I didn't take that one, I would have taken something else. You know, these ones here, actually, I sold here and I got back in the very next 2 days later or something like that. But it was at the 200. I could still see positive moves coming in. Okay, let's carry on and move on. Yeah, so anyway, really, we've only got, you know, there's not much going on there, you know, so, but we have broken above. We've got engulfing closing above the 9, engulfing closing above the 50, pull back to the 50, and then we've got, you know, a nice takeoff from there with good volume too. So it is positive, but just be aware of that that top resistance area there. Let's just have a look on the weekly chart, see what it looks like. You know, the weekly chart is what we should be going to and getting our, our information from. And looking at this on the weekly chart, I'll just get rid of those drawings. So we know what it's like when we look at a daily chart and it goes down like this, pulls back. You know, I don't know if I would have been shorting around here. I probably would have. You know, like shorting around this area here. Once it breaks through and pulls back, you know, like I want to see it under the, you know, 50 before and even engulfing below the 50. But if we have a sell-off and then a rise, then we have almost an equal sell-off again. There's 2 sell-offs and 1 rise. So, you know, that's in those 3 days, the sellers are dominating. And then the very next day it opens a little bit green. Put your trade in there to go short on the red, on the green to red. And then down here, so we pull back, shooting star, no good. Indecision, spinning top, massive shooting star, spinning top, shooting star, and then we've got an engulfing closing above the 9, which is good. Where's the first point of resistance? If we go up to the 50, like first point of resistance is 45.5, 45.6, and straight away we've got resistance, resistance, support, support. So we saw that on the daily. You know, if we see this on a daily chart, we're not really all that excited about buying. So the only reason why I'm in here is for a short trade. So just be aware that we are not here for the long term yet. Once, you know, like big money is, you know, the majority of big money is trading the weekly chart. So we want to take, you know, definite notice of the weekly chart. So what I would do here is, you know, you're going to see it anyway if it goes negative. But what I would do here, just to make sure that things are going the right way, is what's the open on that one? 41.3 or 41.287. So I'm just going to do 41.217. Yep, cool, that'll do. So that's just below there. So if this candle turns red, I'll know, and I'll, you know, I'll be expecting this kind of thing here. We do know that when we see wicks, you know, there's been rejection at the 50, rejection at the 50. The only reason why there's a lot of wicks here is because the 50's there, and big money knows it. That's what they're playing. And this one here, so still on the weekly again, like, you know, this is looking good. I do like it, but same again, you know, like we're at the 50, we're at resistance there. You know, it's gone, it's broken through, gone up, had a nice try, then we're getting engulfing, failure at the 50. And here we do have reversal here. That's quite a nice reversal, but we're still under the 50. We're struggling to get above the 50. You know, it's only kind of okay. This one here, dot, yep, I'm in dot, oh, and the last one too. And so here, you know, I'm kind of expecting that we might actually, you know, make it up to the 50, maybe, maybe not. That'll be 27 bucks. If we do have a nice quick run up there, that'll be very good. But I don't think that I'll be in for like staying in the long position. You know, just be wary in this market here because it's only okay. Oh, I'm still on the weekly chart. I'll just go back to the daily chart. And here, have a look at this. So I'm kind of expecting a pullback here at some stage, and we've got a spinning top there, and it's just started on red. I'll just get rid of some of that drawing so we can see it a bit better. And look at that. So massive big run. It's nice, you know, it's good. But we've got like a spinning top, shooting star, more so a spinning top, and we, you know, open and started trading red. So where would I be expecting this to come down? The first point that I'm looking at is the most recent high, and look at that, it's a double top too. So, you know, like that there would offer some very good support, and that's 105 bucks. The next point of support that I'll be looking at is somewhere either the top of that wick there or the top of that body there. That's 116 bucks. So, you know, a little bit of a pullback there maybe. You know, we're only talking small money. So you know, and the thing is, like, now the way the market is, the way Bitcoin is, with not much room to move, the upside and the downside, you know, I'm only looking for the short trade. I'm not really looking for the big long thing here. This is Tron. So I actually didn't get into Tron. I missed it by by a tiny bit. But anyway, I'm expecting. I do have an order just at this line here, and you know, if I get filled, I get filled, and that's only because of that high there, these highs here, and so I'm, you know, so I've got it just above that high, these highs, like that. So I've got it a fraction above there. So if we come back down and find support on previous resistance, I'll be looking for an entry, and plus it'll be like looking at support on the 50 as well. Now I know that it's a little bit more risky buying that sort of thing there. It's, you know, the safest way to do it would be wait for this to pull back and then maybe give it an engulfing pattern off that. That's the best trade to do. But I often find that, you know, when we have good strength like this, we just get like a little flick down and flick back up, you know, during the day. So just a little bit of a pop. Here we go, nice, you know, like this one here. So if we would have been buying this one here and had our stops at the 50, sorry, our buy position at the 50, we would have opened, traded higher or lower or whatever, but we would have been activated in that trade, you know, from then on, from the 50 on. But it has to be showing good strength in order for it to be breaking above the 50 first up. So, and here, yep, that's looking pretty good, but you know, like it's just gone straight up. Yeah, it's just gone straight up. You know, could it still keep going straight up? For sure. But, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if we get some sort of a pullback to an area like this, you know, like this one down here, you know what I mean? Let me just get rid of that. Yeah, so, you know, some sort of a pullback down to the 50 or down to these highs here. It wouldn't surprise me if we have a pullback, something like that. And then I'll be looking at, you know, on the shorter term time frames to have a look to see what we can do. Look at this. That's almost looks like shooting star at previous resistance. Bang, bang, bang. Almost like a shooting star looking thing, and straight away we start selling off. I do like the volume that took us up there though. You know, from 19 to 24 bucks, it's pretty good. Luna, so Luna, I like Luna, but I don't. You know, it's kind of a hard one, this one. You know, come down, great support on the 200, and then up, and then we're to here. But you know, the good news about this is that we've got decline in the volume here, which is really good because that actually signifies that no one wants to sell at these prices. And stochastics are coming out of oversold. So, you know, we do have some good things going for it. I'll probably end up putting some sort of a, I don't know, oh, what did I do there? I'll probably, you know, get some sort of support and resistance line there going. And once we break that support and resistance line, wait for some sort of a pullback, you know, like a, you know, and an engulfing off the top there. Something like that is what I'd be looking for. Or, you know, like even if we break above it and then pull back and close down here, and then buy the red to green move, you know, then after it. But, you know, that should be on our watch list though, Luna. You know, I kind of like it, but I don't. But if it breaks out, you know, it could be very good. And this is that one that was range bound. Oh no, Zcash. So here we go. So we've got support, you know, off there. You know, I do like this pattern, but you know, so here we are. This is what I was talking about. So, well, that orange line there, you can kind of see it going through there. And after we've broken through, we've pulled back. You know, just given one quick, you know, pop to the downside, and then we're back up and trading again. And look at that, you can still see that there's accumulation happening here at these support areas there, which is good. Look at this engine. Oh yeah, engine's looking good. I've got a fair bit of engine in my account that I'm not touching. I'm just going to leave it there and see what happens. So, you know, this is a part of all that new hype that's going on. So I do kind of like it. You know, but like engine, mana, crypto.com, all those kind of ones there. I just got, you know, like a bunch in a separate trading account, or not even trading account. I just leave it there. And you know, they're not my favorites. I just think they're going to do well over time. Here, up and down. Look at that, beautiful engulfing off there. And now we're breaking new highs on this one here. Beautiful. And so, oh man, you know, like I did actually get into this one here. I bought a little bit more of my longer term ones. So on my long term ones, you know, like if I see an entry, I'm going to buy it, and then, you know, but it has to be a good entry. And you know, if it breaks above the 50 and gives a nice, you know, some sort of a you know, an entry above the 50, I'll probably, you know, increase my holdings more. But this one here, yep, nice, up, rejection at the 50, bounce on that support downtrend line, closing above the 50, which is good. Spinning top. If this turns green, then the buyers are still here. So, you know, we can be looking to enter that one there if that one was to turn green. I love the volume accumulation there. I don't really like buying stochastics up this high, but that volume accumulation and this sort of action, bouncing off 1, 2, 3, 4 support, bang, you know, up and then, you know, so low, high, higher low, and a higher high. And we're finding support there. So if this turns green, looking good. Oh, now this is not for us. I just wanted to show you this though. Like, check this out. I think I might have done this on another video, but I think I deleted that video. Like, let's just have, this is the British pound US dollar. Now, I know it's a currency, but it's not crypto. But, you know, let's just have a look at, you know, the shooting star there. Straight down, straight back up, rejection at the 200. And we've got a spinning top shooting star almost looking thing. Engulfing, closing below. Another engulfing, closing. You know, then down to here, and all of a sudden we're starting to go above the 9, and we've got, you know, like shooting star, rocket boosters happening down here, engulfing, full body candle, closing above the 9, and we're going up there, and now resistance, support becomes new resistance, and then we're broken through that nicely, straight away up here at the 200, look at that, perfect, it's a shooting star, down here to the 50, then we get another shooting star, and another shooting star, and then look what happened. So, you know, like these candlesticks, you know, when I want to be buying those kind of things or selling those kind of things at support and resistance areas. I don't want to be, you know, doing it in the middle. So that's why I'm a little bit concerned about where we are with Bitcoin at the moment, because Bitcoin is still pretty much in the middle. You know, some of these cryptos are running, which is good, and we probably should capitalize on them, but don't plan on being in it for the long term yet, because you know, Bitcoin is still in a little bit of a shady place. You know, down here, yeah, it's kind of looking okay. Okay, yeah, you know, why is that struggling up, you know, to get above here? I know, support, breakthrough, resistance, and it's wondering about whether it should be above this resistance line or not. I'm just going to move that line up there and just see if there's any sort of, you know, can I sort of, actually that kind of makes sense there. And the reason why that makes sense is because we've got wicks below here, but we've got big block buying started right here. You know, and went up there, and then we came back down, found support, and then breakthrough, full body closing candle below, broke all these. You know, if a body is at the same price as the wicks, the body's more important. You know, so this should have been the indicator. You know, if we're going short, and then, you know, broken up above here, then we've got a rocket booster or spinning top rocket booster up to here, but now we've got like a little bit of resistance at that area there. ANC, so down here, a little bit of reversal there, but, you know, straight up, straight down. Oh yeah, I'm going back into. I've got to redo my watch list because I've got some currencies in there as well as cryptos. Quant, yep, that's good. Yep, down here, that's good. Look at that accumulation. These sneaky little bankers, they don't want you to know. You know, like the uneducated investor wouldn't see this. They wouldn't know about that volume accumulating. You know, big money, you know, accumulating down at these lows here. You know, less selling, more green, more buying. So, you know, and then we've got a breakout. And this here, I like this here. So gone up, down, pull back, and now, you know, there's a lot of indecision here, but, you know, we could even get an entry with this one here. But, you know, like, I don't know, there's better ones out there than that though, too. And, you know, I think we can see what's going on there with near. Up and down, yeah. Where was Tron? Oh, I think, I have seen Tron, yeah. Yeah, that kind of looks okay, but, you know, it's kind of just okay. That's about it. You know, have a look at this. We've got the platform here, and what set off the platform? You know, I know we've got a spinning top there coming across. Bang, we've got an engulfing closing above the 9. And then, you know, like up rejection at the 50. Now we're pushed above the 9, and now we've got a rocket booster. Sam was one that was good. So this one here I like, and I have some of this, but I am going to trade this one if it goes well. So we've got a low, a high, a high, low, and breaking through the 200, and now it looks like we're going to break through the 50. You know, if we end up doing that, that'll be good. You know, like nice, long, solid platform there. Decision made. Yep, that one there. I'm going to put sand at the top, actually, because I don't want to forget about sand. And where were we? Rune. Oh, yeah, look at this. You know, up, then back. Massive engulfing above those two. Up, and now we've got a shooting star. We've got a spinning doji, and we've got a shooting star doji, like a lot of indecision up here. You know, could we still take off to the upside? Yeah, we could, because we're above the major moving averages now. Whereabouts could we go to? Up to this level here, about 1450 maybe, 1450, 840 to 1450. Now, I remember I mentioned this one when it was down here at 610, you know, up there. So, you know, if you would have taken that entry there, and then I'll be looking for a second entry here. Actually, I would have probably got that rocket booster there, but be looking for a second entry here or third entry there. This one here, you know, that's lows, highs, higher lows. You know, it's, you know, high, low, lower high, lower low. We're broken out. We've got some good things happening here, but that's still looking very much more, you know, like downtrendish sort of thing. You know, I'd like to see more proof on that. Have a look at this here. I can see that very clearly. Support, 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 resistance, all the way along there. Yep, messy. Okay, let's have a look at this one here. So look at the volume there. Look at the volume accumulation down here. This is awesome. Yep, and now we had a nice break above there. So, you know, I'm not really interested in buying it right now. But, oh, hang on. That's a rocket boost that closed above the 50 and it opened and started trading green straight away. You know, that's pretty good there. But, you know, now Monero always tends to beat me up. I've got to stop saying that because I'm probably talking myself into it. But, you know, this is the sort of thing that happens with Monero. That's why I get beaten up with Monero. So, yeah. Support, support, support. Yep, not much there. Anyway, traders, I'm 21 minutes in. This is ridiculous. Anyway, good volume there. Good volume there. I'll be waiting for a break above this here to see if, you know, see what happens with this. You know, like check that out. You know, it all started with a doji on the decline and a doji, and it was at the open of that one there and big block selling, bang. So that doji at the previous was $78.50. Imagine that at $78.50. If, you know, you were buying somewhere, you know, in around here up to $78. You know, somewhere around here, if you were to be buying 40, you know, you almost doubled your money. Then all of a sudden we're trading at $15. This is why you can't hold these things. You know, you got to do what the candles say. Yep, look at that. Oh, look, it's obeying that 50 really well. And Sol is a, you know, like that's a popular one actually. It's a very good one. I'm just going to move this line up here and see what, you know, what's going on with that support. Yeah, look at that, perfect. So we've got resistance, breakthrough, almost support, bit of breakthrough support there, found support, and now we've gone a low, a high, a low, and now we're breaking above the 50. I like this one. Let's have a look. Good volume accumulation there as well. I would have rather a full body candle. You know, this could still be entered here. You know, with the stop somewhere down here. You know, that's still in play. This one here. I'm going to grab that one and take it to the top. Yeah. Anyway, traders, I might leave it at that. Hey. So 22 minutes in. You know, I've done about 2 videos in the last 3 days. Or no, 3 videos in the last 2 days. And I got busy with you know, clients, and so I couldn't actually post them. So anyway, I'm going to make sure I get this one done today. So if you have any problems with your charts or whatever, you need a hand or whatever, let me know. I'm always here to help. Talk to you again soon. See you.